we're going to talk about this later, Bill.
Hello, and welcome back to Severed Studios presents Rolling in the Netherdeep. We're excited to bring you a brand new tale of adventure in the lands of Wildmount and Marquette, and on Corel and Cael. We got like a whole list of places now. My name is Ron Murphy, Dungeon Master, and around the virtual table we have.
Hey everybody, this is Bill Roper, and I'll be playing Orgoth, Skullcrusher.
Hey everybody, this is Jaiden with Rush Puppy right over here, and I'll be playing Laphus.
What's up, folks? It's Ross playing Wilvan.
Hey everyone, it's Jaime. I'm playing North.
And we're back after a week break. Well, we didn't have a break. We just sort of like had a talk back. But we're all here today, all four of us, five of us, and we're ready to begin. Anything we need to talk about before we start? We've got some wonderful social media things happening, like with Bill and Ross and everybody just turning out some content, some shorts, funny shorts, and like promotional videos, and they all look amazing. And we're going to have, rumor has it, that we're going to be putting our Severed Sons podcast up onto the YouTubes for like a little like, one a week. And because they're putting Google Podcasts into YouTube Podcasts, so we're going to take advantage of that. But it'll be a little like visual slideshow going on while you can listen to the podcast of the Severed Sons. It'll be a lot of fun. Bermuda shorts. I don't know what that means. Anyway, anything we need to talk about?
Other than the fact that we're all excited to be here on the Severed Studios network. What the what?
What?
We talked about it last week, but this is kind of like the first like
official thing.
Week. Yeah, since we've made the change. So welcome to Severed Studios, everybody.
Excited. Well, if everyone is ready, let's begin today's episode of Rolling in the Netherdeep, episode 68, Crimson Identity. Y'all kind of did a lot of like individual stuff and group stuff, but I'm just keep things short so we can get right into it. At the end of last time, you all got into a carriage to head back to the Cool Flame. It's the middle of the afternoon, and you're going to go see if Laphus can use the jewel to help kind of cure or heal some of Wilvan's rudium infection. So you're heading back to the Cool Flame. As the carriage pulls up, it's about kind of late afternoon and people are starting to show up. It's like you smell like the delicious smells coming from the kitchen as all the food starts getting the massive amounts of food for the people coming in for the dinner rush, as it were. What do you do?
As we pull up, as we're still in the carriage, Wilvan takes the opportunity. He says, I debated not saying anything, but did anyone see that lady waving at us as we drove away from the bowl?
You all told me not to pursue the lady. You called me paranoid.
That's the same woman? What? Did she follow us?
You look around, make a perception check.
Well, where are my dice? Jesus. Actually, they're in this Burger King Pokeball that I keep on my desk so I keep my D20s.
That's really cool.
I am gonna make that perception check.
Not sponsored by Burger King or Pokemon, but if either of you want to throw some cash our way,
sponsored by 2006. Just sponsored by Nostalgia. That is a 19.
19. It's a 13 for me.
Roll the 4. I didn't see any woman. What are you talking about?
I accidentally hit performance. No. That is 17.
17. Wilvan and Laphus, you look around, you're pretty sure you don't see this woman in robes. And she didn't really wave, she just sort of like was staring at the carriage as it...
That hardly accounts for the fact that she followed us to the bowl. If North, you say that that's the same woman. Now, you never mentioned what she looked like. You just said that someone passed by the window.
You never saw her face.
Yeah, no, I did say that she looked like a movie, well, a theater star trying to escape the paparazzi. So, like scarf and all that.
Regardless, keep your eyes out, because if she's following us, then she might be working for someone.
Or maybe Laphus is your good girlfriend.
I doubt it. She works in a more subtle way.
Well,
Oh, no,
it was
like-
odd, to say the least. As he shuffles his way out of the carriage.
Okay. You see Spike behind the counter serving some beers. The bar is full. There's like people who've just gotten off work and they're just like sitting there getting cool drinks to cool off. And you see Sky bustling around. And you see Ashes sitting on top of the cage as opposed to in it. Not Ashes, Ember. Ember, yeah. Ember, the multicolored rainbow mimic bird.
Did you say it was a mimic?
I did say mimic. It does talk, so.
Mimicry bird.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's a popular night. Does this happen every week?
Not every week, Spike says. Just seems to be like people gearing up for the competition this weekend. And they know that they've heard a rumor that the favored few will be competing, and along with the champion.
Have we made a name now?
Did you tell them that, Spike?
I did not say it directly. However, I may have let some people know that the champion has been seen around here, to bring in people.
That poster right behind you, did you make that? That the one that says the
That
favorite
was
few will be at the
Pollux.
moment. Did
Pollux
you make
made
that?
Pollux made that.
Well,
Orgoth
regardless.
looks at it and he kind of like,
Oh, it looks pretty good actually. You did a pretty good job. It's a reasonable likeness.
Hate that.
Dude, this is why I told him to start counting sand, and you guys were all against it.
No, I'm all for it. Just send him back. I hate having my face on posters.
A lot of experience.
Yep.
Well, sometimes it's good to be wanted by the people.
Not like that.
Well, I mean like that.
he'll point at the
I don't
promotional
know.
poster.
No, please.
North, you're the person of the most interest I've ever met.
My God, you've met so many boring people then.
I'm gonna head over to the poster, and I'm just going to scratch. I use like my claw to scratch my face off of there.
Okay.
Spike, we're gonna head just to our rooms for just a moment.
Okay.
Might not be here the rest of the evening, but if anyone comes looking for us, just tell them to leave a message, would you?
If you need anything, any food set up, just let us know.
I'm gonna pull out like my disguise kit, like the thing that I've ruined someone's armor with.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna use it to like obscure my face with like some shades and maybe like a stash.
Okay.
Make it look like vandalism and like it's not me on there.
Yeah. I mean, the likeness isn't that great. Remember that drawing that Jaiden did? It was like stick figures of all with Pollux holding the hands. Yeah, it's pretty.
Oh
much
well, if it's just stick figures, like I'm not.
I mean,
really
it's
touching
a
that.
good light. Like it, like it's got you
You
kind
could
of
definitely
scowling.
tell it's them, but not facially.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's all right then.
Laphus, care to join me?
Oh yeah. If you just want to do it by ourselves, you could have North watch.
I don't care that much. I just don't want this whole room involved.
Oh yeah, 100%. Your room,
And he'll lead the way upstairs.
Okay.
and she'll follow.
Okay. Orgoth and North, what do you do while they're doing that?
Should we get some like supplies or something to take with us? I don't know how well
Didn't we
food
just get
will
supplies?
transport. Well, I mean like we
I still
get
got some
sausages
rations.
or something, right? Couple of beers.
Take
to
some
with us.
rope. Rope. Take some rope.
Oh,
Word.
I fucking left the rope down there. Oh,
I think we have some rope.
I'm gonna have to go buy some rope.
Hey, Spike, do you have any rope
I'm
Rope.
just
in the
gonna.
back we could get?
Yeah, I think I got some back in the back cupboard. Give me a second.
Yeah, how much rope though? Like we just lost a 200-foot rope.
He comes back with the big like pile of hempen like ship like goes on a ship rope, and
Oof.
also he has like the nylon like kind of tightly wound into his small package.
How long is the smaller one?
It's like a little small, like a pouch, and it has a little like part of the not nylon because nylon's plastic. It's real
Silk.
thin, silken. Yeah,
Spider silk.
yeah, but strong. And it's kind of just like it's kind of rolled up in there, and it's like a part of it's out, sticking out of the little bag that it comes in. So.
Yeah, how can I just buy both of these from you? That'd be
Yeah,
great.
yeah. I'll put it on their tab.
Okay, great.
And Orgoth will like grab them. And then he'll try to find like a little corner of the bar where there isn't anybody standing around. And he just like reaches in, bloop, pops down the portable hole, bloop, throws the rope in, bloop, picks up the portable hole, tucks it back in.
Okay, we got rope.
Maybe we're going to have to put it somewhere else once we get there because we don't want to ruin some books, don't we?
Well, I mean, it's fine for now.
For now.
I could go down and secure it in the chest or something, but I figure just some rope rattling around.
Because
in there
I mean,
should be fine.
if we have to access it underwater, these books.
Oh yeah, no, we could pull it out before we go underwater. I think it'd be bad if the hole got opened underwater. I think it would just fill with water. And I have stuff
yep.
in there.
We've had that discussion.
Really? What,
Oh, you were past. We've had that discussion. Yeah.
did you guys try to get into my hole when I was unconscious?
We were thinking about it, but then we thought about like precious stuff, so we shouldn't go in the hole while Orgoth's unconscious. We have to have his consent.
I appreciate that, and I just want to let you know that in an emergency situation, you all have consent to be in my hole.
If I could
You
take
can get in
inspiration
there.
away, I would.
You can't have that anymore. This is why we can't have nice things.
It's okay. Like if you need something or you need to store something in there, yeah, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Make sure it fits. Make sure it fits. Bird.
Make sure it has a flared base.
Anyway, the upstairs.
Please go upstairs now.
Bye.
As Wilvan opens the door to his room, he's kind of just reflexively starts taking his duster off and wincing a little bit, and it constricts his movement a little bit, and it's on his ribs. So he just does, once it's off, he does like a swing of his arm around really slowly just to like stretch it out. Like he's clearly just kind of been saving face with this pain in his rib
hmm
as he turns to face Laphus.
Oh
And
shit!
he lifts his arm. He says, "Do you need to see it, or?"
I think I just gotta touch you.
He confusedly holds out a hand.
She like takes it, not really sure because the last time she hugged Galsariad and she touched North like close. So hopefully hand holding I guess is fine. But she's just gonna close her eyes, and in her mind she's going to speak to Avandra, specifically the Changebringer.
Okay. What do you say?
She's going to say, I know I'm not really the type to pray to you normally, but you're all about freedom and everything. And this guy, who I feel has been tormented most of his fucking life, needs a little bit of help here. I mean, he had the whole deal contracting with like a not dragon, maybe demon devil thing. And I don't feel like that's like a lot of freedom. And this guy's not having a lot of luck either. is there a way that we can just like maybe help him out a little bit, if we can, please and thank you? He's a really good guy.
Make a religion check at advantage. It was a very nice speech. In your mind, it wasn't out loud. So
Like, I would never say this to his face.
Oh yeah, no, she would not. You said religion, right?
religion.
Why wouldn't you
Yes.
say that to his face?
Look, she has some things that she wants to keep. That's a 23.
Okay. You
She's got
see,
pride.
yeah. It's almost as if like the curtains you have, and this is Wilvan's room or Lapus's room.
Yeah.
Wilvan's room.
Lovins.
Okay. Like it's almost as if like the light comes in, like almost like it's broad daylight coming in through the window, and it just lands on you, Wilvan, and you can kind of feel some. Do you have any exhaustion levels right now?
I don't.
No. Okay. You kind of feel like it's not quite as the pain that's of the shards in your hand or your side. I can't remember.
My rib
Ribs,
underneath my
yeah.
arm.
Yep. You can kind of feel the shards kind of pulling back into your skin, and not quite like it's not quite as a sharp pain anymore. And you kind of look, and they're reduced in size to mere, almost like pebbles or tiny shards, like size of grains of sand. But they're still there. And the rash is just kind of like,
Wilvan feels that healing, that relief, and he kind of gets caught up in the light and Lapis doing her thing, and he closes his eyes almost like he's praying too, even though he's not typically one for that. But he just kind of lets it wash over him, first feeling of relief in a while, and when he opens them up, he squeezes Lapis's hand a little tighter, and like kind of like a sigh of relief with it. He's like, "Oh, thank you."
Oh, she is like, she opens her eyes and just like looks at his hand, and she looks over at his ribs. I was like, oh shit. Oh, all right. Yeah, no, it fucking works. Cool. I don't know what I'm doing.
He swings his arm around easier this time. He says, "Could have fooled me." And he picks up his duster. He says, "Really, Lapis, I can't thank you enough." As he puts it back on.
I think honestly, it's the vestige. I'm gonna guess, but still,
Well,
I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just hoping that these gods do something.
Wolven will walk up to her, which is also heading toward his door, and he puts his hand on he would put it on her shoulder, but he's short, so he puts it like on near her elbow, and he says, "Lapis, let me let you in on a secret. None of us know what we're doing." Pat, pat, and then he heads out the door with a little pep in his step.
Yeah, I guess we don't. And she's just going to follow right behind him and make sure that his door is locked before she gets out.
Okay. North and Orgoth, make a perception check as you're downstairs. Oh, I think you're muted, Bill. I don't know if you said that out loud. I saw you roll it.
18.
18.
6. Wait, no. 8.
8. Okay. As you see Sky, Orgoth, kind of like go to the window a couple of times. Like she's it's really busy, but she's taking the time, and she kind of goes to the window and looks out for a second, and she does that 2 or 3 times. Like it's kind of unusual. Like she's actually ignoring customers a bit. So
I'm gonna go to the window and look out.
okay, I'd like you to make another
Start by doing
perception
that.
check. Yeah, it's dark out there now, so I'm gonna say make it at disadvantage.
Does my dark vision help?
It might. Yes.
Okay. Well, I got an 11.
You see a
That's
couple of
disadvantage.
you just see a couple of carriages roll by, but nothing unusual.
Okay. Then he's gonna walk over to Sky and be like, what are you looking for out there?
Oh, nothing. Nothing. I'm looking for a friend who may be stopping by later. I have to go help this table. And she kind of looks at you and she's like, pats you on the arm, and then just scurries away.
Blue-skinned friend.
You say that out loud to her?
Yeah, if they're having a conversation where I can hear it, absolutely.
I mean, yeah. She's a little bit panicked because she's busy, and she says, "No, not just a friend, just a friend." And she scurries away from you. If you would like to make an insight check.
I look at North. He's like,
That seemed a little sus.
That seems very sus. I am at super disadvantage anyways, so let's go. An 18 and a 7, so I'm at 8.
8. Okay.
I'll make one because I know
Yeah.
that it was sus. Let's see. Boy, I never make these. Ooh, +1, 14.
14. I mean, she's obviously not telling the whole truth or anything, and she's hiding something. But
Do you want me to go way outside, see if there's a friend coming by? I mean, I don't know what the friend looks like, but do you want me to go outside and look?
I mean, it sounds like you want to, so yeah. You should totally go do that.
okay. As North
Orgoth
goes,
walks to the bar and orders a beer
okay,
as soon as North is out the door.
okay. North, you head outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sneaky.
I'll do a stealth check then.
That's a 7, so that brings me to a dirty 20.
Okay. Damn. Okay. Damn. Okay. The where are you hiding outside?
I would say probably a roof.
Like phew, up on top. Like poof up. Okay. It's kind of obvious because you see this person, a feminine figure. It's the same person, dressed all in black. Big hat, kind of pulled down low where you can't see their face.
Oh, how
And they walk by.
there is a temptation to Assassin's Creed.
Do you?
Oh, that is such a temptation.
They go up to the window.
How far
and
up am I?
It's a two-story.
So
Twin Flame is
roughly
2-story,
30
right?
feet?
Yeah.
Oh, I can just poof down.
Okay. The
Just behind.
the person goes up to the window, and it's like kind of it's a big glass window at the front, and they're at the side, so like somebody would have to look really around the window to see them on the side. And you poof down.
Next to her, if she's like back to the building, I'm gonna be next to her. If
Okay.
she's got her back to the street, I'm gonna be behind her.
Okay, her back's to the street. She's looking in.
Okay. Wait there.
Okay. She watches. She watches as Laphus and Wilvan come downstairs, and you see Orgoth holding a beer.
Oh, that fucking asshole.
You don't know the North. You don't see it yet, so
Okay.
Laphus and Wilvan see it. And the person's just watching. You hear a sniffle.
You okay out there?
Yeah. And you hear she's like, you can't do that, North. And it's question.
I suspected that. Hi.
How's he
You're-
doing?
Been better?
I didn't actually expect him to not contact me after several days.
pretty sure it's crossed his mind a time, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least 15.
I just want to make sure he's okay. I know he's going through a lot. What he did was
Yeah.
wrong, but he...
Oh, absolutely. I'm with you on that, baby. But he's...
Look after him.
We're doing our best. We've got his back. Hopefully he'll get back on the right track. But
I just don't want to be
like,
hurt.
you can lead a horse to a river, but you can force it to drink.
I don't want to be hurt again, ignored again.
I hear you.
And she
Hug.
turns around and gives you a hug and holds it for a
Hate
while.
hugs, but let's go.
Yeah.
Seems like you need it.
Yeah, a couple of sniffles.
Baby, no. I won't tell him.
Please don't.
Cool.
I just want to make...
So is it okay if I tell the others, because they were worried about
Please do.
Okay.
If you think he's getting better, I might contact him. I just want to...
We're still working through some things, but
Okay.
maybe give it a few days. I know.
Don't tell him, but I'm going to come to the Bowl of Judgment this weekend.
Oh, that'll stress him out. I won't tell a word.
He won't be able to see me in the crowd.
Good. You take care, okay?
I will. And she
Self-care is important.
leaves. She turns around. Yes, I know. Self-care. And she leaves.
Right.
Okay.
Going to walk back inside.
Yeah, Laphus and Wilvan, you come down and you see Orgoth with a beer.
You're muted.
He's got the beer, and he's kind of looking down at his arm where he's got the scratch, the rudium scratch,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like kind of staring at it, and then drinks the beer, sets it down. Doesn't look happy.
You guys done?
Yeah. That Lapis has. She's got a gentle touch, and she kind of laughs it off, swinging his arm a little bit.
I wouldn't put it that way, buddy.
And he comes down, he slaps Orgoth on the back, and he says, "Where's North?"
Went outside. That lady, or I don't know what she went outside. Sorry, I didn't. She went outside. There was, because Sky was saying she was waiting for a friend, but we didn't really think she was waiting for a friend, or maybe she was and wasn't. Anyway, North went outside to check it out. So, but when they're back, we should get out of here.
And then Orgoth just like finishes the beer.
Did you want me to do the whole thing to you too?
No, let's just get down there.
If my recommendation carries any weight, it sure is a weight off.
I don't know. I think I got to use the anger.
Wilvan with a quick raise of the eyebrows. All right. And then he starts kind of peering to the window for North to see if he can spot.
Make a perception check.
24.
With a 24, you see her talking to a woman in black robes and a big hat.
And that will distract Wilvan enough from this awkward encounter he rushes over, just very absentmindedly to the window to see, try to get a better look. As he approaches the window and works through the crowd, he gets a little stealthy.
Okay. Roll a stealth check just to see
As
like if they see you through the window.
14.
My
North, what's your
passive perception is 15.
15. Okay. You kind of can see Wilvan's head. Like somebody's
Up with
standing in
the
front of the
hat.
window, and you just see the hat kind of poke around somebody. And Wilvan, you see a bit of a red-skinned chin underneath the hat.
He just stays there. He thinks
Gonna
he's like a fucking chipmunk in the woods. He thinks he's invisible right now.
Wave.
But he's with the wave, just one eyebrow goes up.
God.
With that sound effect too.
Yeah. But he's like communicating with North right now. Now that he's got his attention.
Oh yeah, we got the Ruidium, we got the telepathy. Let's go.
And as if the wave and if no more, if I don't get any more information, then he'll
Well, I'm not
slowly-
gonna start doing pantomime at the window.
Sure. Yeah, he's just like this, I guess checking just like for your safety more than anything.
No,
just
it's-
like making sure that it's all under control. And once he's satisfied,
There's a hug in there, so
Yeah.
you know.
he's slowly right behind that person's leg, who I'm sure sees him. He's right there, like at this
Mhm.
whoever he's hiding behind. He pats their leg. He says, "Thank you," and turns around and back to the bar.
Damn! Don't even buy a man a drink, and then
This is the lightest Wilvan's felt in days. And as he hears that, he gives him a nice little like wave over his shoulder.
So, question leaves, and you come back in, North.
Yep.
Big strong himbo over here doesn't want to get his thing checked out, so I think we can start heading out.
All right, let's go, Chuckle Fox.
Wilvan looks around to see if anybody's privy to the conversation as they prepare to leave
Okay.
in his usual way.
Make a perception check.
As he says, he's like, "All right, let's get going. Don't make a scene. We don't need anyone knowing what we're doing." It's not a great perception check. That's a 12.
12. You really only see people who are there to find the champion. A couple of fans, and they kind of watching Orgoth.
Laphus is going to head over to Sky and just whisper, "Look, if you see Pollux, tell him to keep fucking count the sands. None of this like poster shit. No, just count sand. Get him out of here."
I can do that. If he asks for another job, what just keep the sands going? Is that?
Tell him to recount because I'm pretty sure that he got like a few of them wrong.
I can do that.
Cool.
Okay. So you head out. You're gonna head out that night.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess in
We're
that moment.
early evening-ish, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no time like the present.
Okay.
And days get weird down there, so
Yeah.
Yeah. And if Orgoth sees anybody like fans staring at him, he'll go up and like be very present, like, "Oh, it is very nice to meet you. I hope that we will see you in the competition." So he'll do his fan service on the way out.
oh yeah, he's good for the PR, but not
He's
for
like
his actual
Orgoth,
buddies.
Orgoth, Doomhammer. Is that what that says? Okay. Orgoth is like they are very happy to have met you and will be cheering you on this weekend. So you head out into the streets and you head to the pit to get
Mhm.
down to Cael Morrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Going to the mall.
Yeah, going to the mall. You go
In that walk, Wilvan would make sure to attune to the ring of shooting stars
Got it.
Just about 10 minutes or an hour, right?
Okay. Yeah.
How long does it take?
10 minutes, I think.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Cool.
remember you saying 10.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Contemplating it for 10 minutes, and you attune to it. You get to the mall. The guards see your badges, and you head down the spiral staircase. It's much more
Hey,
interesting.
North?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sorry, as we're going down, Orgoth says, "Hey, North, you still have that axe?"
Why are you asking?
Well, because you remember that we were supposed to. There was a thing that got talked about. That was an axe. That was the like the key to the Netherdeep or something. Like, is that axe? Remember we got told about some key to the Netherdeep, and it was an axe. And then you, Maggie, had an axe
Yeah.
that the
She also
Vermilion Tree
had
was
a
looking
little
for.
lamb and no.
So I guess, is that axe? Is this like, is it the key to get into wherever we need to go?
I don't even know if we actually need a key and if it's a superstition, but I'm keeping it just in case, yeah.
Okay, I just want to. I don't want it. I could tell your concern is that I want it.
Oh, he wants it.
I
He wants it really bad.
I don't
Oh,
need
I'm
it.
very aware that he fucking wants it.
Well, why don't you give me to him?
No.
You hear Ophiuchus say, "Do not give serpents to Orgoth."
I am a responsible ladron. I will not do that.
Sorry
I'm
you're hearing,
responsible for the things that matter.
and I appreciate that.
Yeah, you fucking better.
And I reward
Sorry,
you.
that was
Yeah.
harsh. I'm still brain stuff. You know how I've been feeling.
You head down this. You've never gone down these steps at night, and I think you've come up them like it was like nighttime, but it's real dark. There's no, like, you see some torches down the bottom floor kind of flickering, but you've just really got the moonlight and the starlight to guide your way, and you're having to like hold on to the walls. Those with dark vision, you're fine, totally fine, but
Wilvan would use his pole of collapsing as like a walking stick
Mhm.
down them, and once they get about halfway down, away from the surface, he casts light with his new ring of shooting stars on his pole.
nice. Okay. And you
Of
get,
collapsing.
yep, and you get,
Thank you.
Jesus Christ.
um,
Can't say anything around here.
you get down to the floor, the bottom floor, and you see the door with Gortok ink drinkers back on duty, and he nods at you and
Wilvan will nod back.
you see he hands you, like, he kind of opens the page, the book to you,
Mhm.
and just this one name in it, and that name is give me a second, I have to find it. This is the one name I forgot to write down.
Who is it? Who
It's,
is it? I got my notes.
James Chiron.
Oh, the motherfucker. Okay.
Yeah. Headmaster, it says Headmaster James Chiron.
Wilvan he'll take a look at it. He'll look ink drinker in the eyes. I'll say, "What time was this?"
About 30 minutes ago. He's still here.
What?
A small raise of the eyebrow and a smirk. He says, "Thank you, ink drinker," and passes him two gold pieces.
Okay.
Closes the book and hands it back to him. He says, "Good work. Keep it up."
He nods. opens the door for you. You head down the glowing passageway with the energy field that keeps the waters out, the dark waters out. And beyond, it's almost a little damp down here. Like you can kind of smell the dingy water through the field somehow. But you can kind of see far to the south some like red crimson lights kind of flickering, and you see large strands of kelp floating off in the distance, kind of obscuring the lights to the south. And you get to the headquarters, to the base camp, and you open the door, and you see Zot and Scribble sitting at the table, and you see James Kyron, who is an elf, I believe. He is. Double checking.
I'll drink a water.
Yeah.
It's the next race I'm playing in the next campaign. A drink of water.
Yeah, he's an elf. He's like a dour elf, and he's just kind of like sitting there with his full robes on. And Zot and Scribble are like sitting there, just like not doing anything. And Scribble is like trembling because they are like usually like always like up and running about and doing stuff, and they're just sitting there politely trying to make polite conversation. And Scribble stands up and says, "Hello," in Insight's voice. "Hello and welcome to the base camp."
What's up, my man Scribbles? How you doing?
And he gives a little thumbs up with his wings. Zot says, "Hello, is there anything that we can help the favored few with?" And James Kyron is like writing something in a book, hasn't looked up yet.
What's the overall mood?
Just weird. It's like your manager has come to check out the place, and the place was like a disaster, and you haven't cleaned it, and he's like the Zot and Scribble are just like nervous, and like the head manager is like in the house, and they're just kind of like.
Okay.
James Kyron looks up and says, "Oh, hello. Just the people I was looking for."
Looking for us at this late hour down here?
I was going to wait here. I heard through the looking glass, looking glass. I don't know why I said that. I heard through the grapevine, that you'd come through here recently after an incident with a certain half ogre's arm, and I had a feeling that you might be returning quickly. So I decided to wait here for you.
What for?
I just wanted to ask you what you had found.
A lot of water?
Have you discovered anything about this planar rift?
Is it you asking, or is it the assembly asking?
It is under my auspices of being the headmaster of the. This is James Kyron. It's not the assembly. This is the allegiance of all.
No, I know, but he was pretty partial to sharing information.
He says, word has it that the assembly is making deals with the Vermilion Dream, with the consortium. And so I feel pressed, like I want answers now. Like, how much rudium is down here? Is there rudium beyond the rift?
The door's right there.
Have you been? Just take a look-see.
I am
Value
old.
your life. I get it.
Yeah, why do
why
it
I'm asking
yourself when
you.
you can send people down there?
Yes.
We've been
Yeah.
down here once or twice.
Yes.
We've not gotten far enough to answer that question with entire certainty. And we refuse to put our teammates in danger
Of
looking
course.
for those answers.
Of course. I was just hoping that we could advance our investigation a little quicker. That's all I'm asking.
Well, I'm sure you were hoping that.
I kind of want to insight if it's really James Cameron in front of us.
Yeah, make an insight check.
It's gonna suck because I'm at disadvantage, but let's fucking go. Oh, a 16 and a 15 for a 16.
16. He seems on edge. He's maybe hiding something, but you can't tell what. But it's nothing like with malice. It's more, he appears to be a little scared almost, like he's like he senses something bad coming.
Yeah, you can be upfront with us. Right? We've been down there probably more times than you have at this point. Am I right?
You have, yes.
So what do you want?
I would like for you all to investigate the rift. If you can find this key to the Netherdeep and enter it, enter the rift, enter the Netherdeep.
Something scares you down here?
What scares me is the fact that the consortium and the Cerberus Assembly working together might be powerful enough to drive us out of here. And I would rather that we had our hands on the rudium down here than those fucks from the Cerberus Assembly.
Oh, well, you're using the big words now. So you were ready to do business with them. And now you don't want them to have this material.
They sided with... We were going to share enough information to find out what they were up to. They have broken off communication with us.
Not surprising.
And they are dealing directly with the consortium.
But you've been told who you were mingling with, and you didn't listen.
You've got us there.
Yeah. I'm very aware of that.
I'm willing to give each of you 1,000 gold pieces if you can investigate and tell me how much rudium is beyond it.
Has anyone from your team successfully made it beyond the rift?
There is some sort of barrier that impedes one from getting close enough to enter the rift. That is what this key to the Netherdeep is supposed to be about. Some way to break that barrier.
Then you'll have to be prepared for us not to come back. If you'd like us to enter the rift, there's no guarantee there's a doorway back.
That is true.
You want to send us to a certain death for 1,000
No,
gold?
we do not want to send you to a certain death. We also know that the person who discovered the Netherdeep to begin with returned, albeit injured. So we know it is possible to return. You don't have to go very far in. Just see what's there. Find out if there's rudium beyond the entrance.
So what if there is rudium beyond the entrance?
Then you can come back, inform the allegiance of what you have found, and maybe we can find out a way to seal this entrance. seal the Netherdeep away from and just solve this whole thing once for all.
You don't want the ruidium for yourself?
The meeting with Jamon and you all have. Is any of you showing your wounds in the open, or are you kind of hiding?
Orgoth would be.
No, Orgoth said
Or-
sleeves are bullshit. Oh my god. Wait.
Whoops, sorry. Orgoth's.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm still sorry. I hit the wrong. I tried to unmute, and I'm sure I just jacked up the display.
Ron, the windows, have they moved?
The windows are all screwed up because it went to my stop video for a second.
No, we're
which-
good.
Sorry.
We're good.
No, we're good.
Yeah, we're
What the
good.
heck?
Yeah,
Easy picks.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Way to go, Twitch.
yeah. It never.
Thanks,
It just kind of
OBS.
stopped the video, but you're back. So
Cool, cool,
Yeah,
cool, cool,
okay.
cool.
Yeah, Orgoth. I mean, he's always suns out, guns out. So you can like it's on.
yeah.
It's on his arm. It's visible. And,
And-
he says,
So wait, so you want to close it? You want to close the rift, right? So
Now we do.
it's 1,000. It's 1,000 each if we come back and tell you if there's things there.
Yes.
Yeah. What are you paying us if we close the rift?
Can you close the rift?
Look, those that do can. Those that can't do teach. Those that can't teach,
he looks in the eyes like,
administrate. So you tell us how much you're going to administrate to us while we go do this job that you can't go down and do.
Actually, let me skip to.
and he's kind of, and as he says that, he's like rotating, like unconsciously the shoulder where the scar is.
Yeah,
where the rudium is.
he's been staring. I'd like you to make an intimidation check. He is
sure
staring at the
22.
Okay. He's staring at the wound in the Laphus, Wilvan, and North. As Orgoth is kind of getting angry, you kind of see that the crystals kind of glisten and sharpen and grow a little bit. Just barely perceptible, but he says, this would be if you can close the rift, 5,000 gold each, and a promotion to the upper ranks of Legions of all sites, so you'd have access to the library, the university, our laboratories, our magical workshops.
You got like an option too.
What do you propose?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Isn't 5,000 enough? That's enough to buy several homes.
I mean, 5,000 is interesting, but the membership to me doesn't mean shit considering I'm not from here and I might return home.
We have chapters in other places. Your badge would allow you access to those other places and opportunities elsewhere. We were hoping to open a embassy of sorts in the Empire.
Let's see.
We can talk later. Because this is all contingent on... So, all contingent on you being able to close the rift. Just a sortie to discover what's down there and what's beyond. And see how much rudium is there. Is 1,000 each.
Yeah, we're going anyway, so we might as well.
We can try.
We can shake on it.
He holds out his hand.
I'm not touching it.
Wilvan will take it. He'll reach up.
A
Meet
firm-
his eye line.
A firm handshake. He looks you in the eye. And he kind of leans in and whispers to you, Wilvan, watch your big friend. He isn't infected. A rage could make him dangerous.
Wilvan will hold his hand and he'll lean in. He said, better not piss him off then. And he'll let go. And in a much louder voice, he says, well, we're not going to discover anything from here. Pleasure.
And he nods and goes back to the table and sits down and starts writing in his book.
Wilvan turns around to the group and rolls his eyes.
Favorite if you move out?
Oh yeah, let's go.
So, and as they're like walking by, Laphus is gonna head closer towards like where Wilvan is and just goes, so did you see that thing? Just like the crystals popping out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should really do something about that.
Mm-hmm.
You think like I could like do it when he's asleep?
Wilvan meets her eye line. Then he kind of shrugs. And he's like, I wouldn't poke a sleeping bear, but I've got more to lose. And he kind of like taps his heart a little bit.
Yeah, I guess. Just want to make sure because that sleeping bear is full of rudium.
Mm-hmm. Wilvan is there the entire time, like with all of it. He's just saying as little as possible in this moment.
Zot and Scribble come over, and Zot says, if you wish a place to rest for a moment, or we have some water and some water breathing potions if you need them, and some supplies upstairs.
Well, take that.
Come upstairs. He's like, what makes you go up to the third floor? The way this is, because it's kind of like a open central atrium, the way this base camp is. So he's whispering the entire time, and Scribble is just making kind of tweeting noises, a little bit like actual bird kind of kinku noises. And he's like, "Are you all okay? It's been really stressful. I don't know where Insight is."
We're trying to figure things out down here. And we're doing our best, okay? But there's tensions with the organizations. So hopefully this is the last excursion we have to do. And hopefully this fixes some things.
Insight has ordered us to stay here. So just know that you have allies with me and the bird.
This is appreciated, thank you.
And you actually hear Scribble say, "The bird!" And it sounds a lot like Ember.
Well, shit. Okay. Let's see what you got.
Okay. And they do not follow you back downstairs. They stay up away from the headmaster.
Taking the water breathing potions was mostly like, oh, we don't look infected except for Orgoth. Let's go. Let's take that.
Okay.
Like
Hey,
supplies.
come on, are we going? What are we doing? Like, let's go.
Yeah, hold on, jeez.
Would you say that your clocks have been kind of reversed? Like you can travel all night and rest in the morning? Is that kind of what you're planning on doing?
I mean, we've been down, and it was like
probably at least like half the night, and maybe like a 5-hour sleep instead of 8 or something.
Yeah,
it feels like because we had a chill day at the bowl Like
Yeah.
we didn't do a whole lot, but we have been up all day.
And you are well rested, like you have had
Mhm.
sleep before,
Mhm.
so
Oh,
you've got
yeah.
all your stuff. Okay.
No exhaustion left.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
Okay. So, if you can look at the map of Cael Morrow, you head down the path past the manor house, the guest house that you saw the woman, the archaeologist. You see beyond the windows. The all four of you see this. There's that ghostly bar that's through the waters, and you see 5 and 6 ghosts sitting at the bar, animatedly talking, and you see Alara, the sea elf, swimming back and forth, and she kind of looks over, waves through the window, and you see somebody like waving, like get over here, and she just opens up another 1,500 gold piece bottle of wine, and the wine starts leaking out of it.
God, when we're done, if we survive, I'm going back and I'm buying her stock.
And she just like
Laphus is totally gonna try to get another person and try to force them into our reality.
Oh no.
make an Arcana check. This is at a distance, so it's about, I'm gonna say this is at a disadvantage because it is about 50 to 70 feet away.
It doesn't matter if it's disadvantaged or not, because that was a nat 1 for the first roll.
Okay,
so.
okay.
Damn it. It's too far. Too far.
Yeah, too far.
Stay on target, Lapis.
Look, it was hilarious.
And you...
Weird definition, but okay.
Alara waves at you, and you head on to past that. You get past the crumbling guard tower, and then come around to where you had the fight with Galio Kerda. That's who it was. And I'm going to... Let's go to a battle map. And
Shit.
yeah, I'm just going to... Let's see, I need to... Actually, talk amongst yourselves as I set this up a little bit. So I want to get you there.
Wilvan down here, he's because they've been down here before. He like knows to steel himself emotionally, but now that they're down here proper, you can see him just like kind of intentionally deep breathing, and like his like underwater claustrophobia is manageable, but he is managing it intentionally.
Okay, we're gonna.
What's the marching order right now, real quick? Like, do we have Orgoth just like?
Yeah, he's in front. He's like, let's go. Like, and he's saying like, look, I don't know what an abolithy thing is, but let's go fuck it up and get this stuff taken care of. Close this rift.
Did we do like nature / history / arcana check to see if like we knew what an aboleth was at all?
I don't think we did.
I don't think you did. This is because it's a monster, like a monstrous creature. It's not natural, so this would be an arcana check.
30-20?
Nice.
27.
Okay.
I don't even check. I don't know. It's some guy. Whatever.
It's some guy.
It's just a man.
North, you've heard like tall tales. Sailors talk about.
Oh yeah, sailors.
Yeah, the sailors talk about how these dangerous like squids can they can snatch sailors off the decks of ships and force them to become their slaves forever. Like that's sort of like Lapis with a 27. You have heard stories of aboleths. They have psychic abilities.
All right.
And with the 27, they have been known to dominate, like mentally, their prey.
Well, hope you guys really know how to close off your mind, because those fuckers can really get you mentally.
You remember what happened in Bezozan, right?
Yeah, basically that. But he could probably get all of us at the same time.
Oof. Oh, we're off to a great start already. Oh, I am loving this. I want to
Oh
go
yeah.
home.
Yeah,
Oh
look,
yeah.
I don't know if there's any room left up here for anybody else, so I'm not worried about it.
Oh no, it's gonna erase everybody and just take over your whole body, dude.
In this area, this old library that you fought Galio Cerda in, this is the last room that they've set up the stones that put the force field up that keeps the water out. You can push through the force field easily to get to the water. On these maps that are on Roll20, um, it's a bit of a distance to like you can see the temple off to the southeast, to the pull up my map, to the north of the temple. You can kind of see these like old ancient stairway going up like stone. It's about 10-15 feet wide, cracks in it, parts of it are missing. You see stone columns have fallen across it, and beyond that you see a kelp forest, tall strands of kelp just swooning in the ocean, swaying back and forth. And to the north of the stairwell, you see a glowing red through the kelp forest. It's brighter than you saw when you were up by the base camp.
So that's where we're headed, huh?
How does everyone feel
Yeah,
about
right.
actually walking through this rift?
I'm
Not
fine.
gonna lie, Chief, I'm terrified.
Yeah, I'm good.
That's what we got to do. So let's just get it over with.
I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not scared.
These were in the water, so if I piss myself, it won't show.
We could feel the temperature difference, though.
Are you sure?
I mean, I can't,
There's a
but
lot of water.
you might. Depends on where the flow is going.
This conversation breaks Wilvan's tension a little bit. He smirks under his mustache and can walk a little taller as they move forward.
Okay. Are you going to go out into the kelp forest, out into like, because there's an area that's kind of like clear right at the foot of those wide stairs going up, and the kelp forest is beyond that into the north. Um, the So do you push out into the water into that like kind of open area north of the temple?
We're gonna
Yeah.
have to. Can we, like the kelp forest? Is it like it's got a height at some point? Can we just like swim over, or do we have to go through
If
it?
you have a swimming
Absolutely.
speed, you could do whatever you want. So 3D combat, baby.
Yeah. 3 of us have a swimming speed.
I mean, I do too. With
So
the
4.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, with the jewel. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess that's the direction we would head.
Because we don't know, like at the temple, the guy did tell us that there was stuff in the kelp for us not to go in there. So if we can go above and just crest over it,
We're the shot.
Okay. So you
As we get to, I guess, to we just kind of walk up to
yeah,
the wall.
it's like
of
kind of
water
like
and-
it's not like a solid field of energy. It's like you can actually kind of push through it, and you feel like almost like pushing through plastic, a big bag full of water, and it kind of
Mhm.
gives, and you mentally think, and you push through it, and then suddenly you're on the other side, wet. It never lets water come through. It's not you're tearing a hole.
as we're prepping to go through. If the other two are cool with going through first, Wilvan, is Orgoth. Before you just, and he'll kind of give him down here the fingers.
What? Yeah.
Lapuhs says that this thing, whatever it is down here, has the potential to take over our minds. She says it can gain dominion over us. And he reaches deep into his pocket and he says, I shudder to think the consequences of your power under the influence of something like that. So I don't know if this will help, but I want you to have this. And he hands over his unused Medal of Wit from the game's like first couple episodes that he's been holding on to. That's advantage on intelligence checks and saving throws for an hour when activated.
Okay. No, that's yeah. No, thank you, Wilvan. That's good. I'll
And Orgoth will like pin it on, you know, the cross bandolier that's on his armor.
It's like, yeah. I guess when we see this thing, I'll use it just in case, because I probably don't get a chance to use it once it starts.
Wilvan shrugs, very kind of unknowing. He's like, I guess. I don't know if it'll help. I don't know. I just feel better if you have it.
And Orgoth will kind of turn to the rest of the group and says,
Look, I get it. Everybody's worried I'm going to lose it down there, right? Let's just get it out in the open.
Dude, I'm worried anyone's gonna fucking lose it. Not just you.
Okay, well, if I do,
and he looks right at Laphus. He's like,
just put me down.
I mean, you're gonna have to fight that. I have no trouble with this, but you're gonna have to fight them over that.
That's why I didn't ask them.
I gotcha.
and then he looks back at the other. He looks at North and he looks at Wilvan. He's like,
But I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
It's going to be okay. We're going to take care of this, and then it's going to be done.
No, we're not going to be done after that. We gotta kick ass at the Bowl of Judgment, man.
All right. Yeah. I mean, we got to get back for the fans, right? And to,
Yep.
and to beat up the Cerberus guys and
And we also
get that
had,
house. We got a lot of stuff left to do.
We promised our rivals to kick their asses too, so you know, we have to go there. We have to manage that. So we have to not lose it and come back and everything has to be fine.
All right. So look, we're the favorite few. We're a team. We're gonna do this. We get through everything as long as we're together, and we're together. So let's go fight this Aboleth guy, and then find Elixion and take down the entryway and get our money and stuff. And then I'm not really excited about being a membership in that thing either. But we'll get something cooler out of those guys.
Oh, we should get an airship.
Like the one you
Cooler than that.
Oh, cooler than that. Okay. I like that.
Are you ready?
No, but let's fucking go.
What? Okay.
right as we go off, like people turn and aren't paying attention. Orgoth reaches in his little side pouch and pulls out something that he holds in his hand.
Okay. What's your marching order?
I can sneak. I can keep an eye out to go ahead, look what's going on, and
I'll go second, because then if North is being sneaky and then I'm a big target, that's fine. and then that helps.
I'll be right behind
problem.
Orgoth.
Okay. Wilvan in the back.
I'll take it.
Okay. So you all push through the force field, and you feel the cold waters kind of pressing down on you, and it's cold and shivering, and you head toward the area just north of the temple. You see floating. There's like these columns, and you see sticking half in and out of one of the columns is this body. He's wearing leather armor. He looks like he's holding like he's got a sword that's kind of like laying in the dirt, the mud at his feet. But Laphus, it looks like there was a teleportation accident, and he is stuck half in, half out of this column.
I'm going to speak with Dead on this guy.
Okay. Make an Arcana check for me.
Okay. Damn, it's only an 18.
Okay. He like jerks to life. Ow, that fucking hurt. Oh, fucking mages. What? Oh, I'm dead.
Yeah, you are. What mages brought you here?
These dudes hired me in red robes. They said they had some business they wanted me to take care of, and they wanted me to use this ring. And he looks at his hands, and the ring is gone. It was right. I was wearing it. They wanted me to go to this place underwater, and they said it would be dangerous, but they were going to pay me really, really well. But I guess it didn't work. He tries to pull away from, but the dead body is just stuck in the pillar. Like his body fused with the stone.
Did you happen to catch any of their names?
It was a guy that had a bald head, stringy hair, red hair.
Looks
Oh,
over at
boy.
North. Yeah, we know that fucker.
Yeah, we know that asshole.
Yeah, he didn't say his name. He looked like some fancy mage dude. I've seen him at the Bowl of Judgment, kind of up in the VIP booth. But
Yeah, his name's Walcott.
he got me killed, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
We killed the guy for me. Like I'd pay you something, but I don't have any gold anymore, I guess. So.
I mean, we were gonna do that anyway. We don't
You
like
got
him.
anything interesting though? Oh, he won't answer to me though.
I mean, do you have anything interesting on your upper half?
I've got this, and he pulls out a rudium dagger. There's just red like veins of crystals all through it. I was told this is worth a lot of money.
Looks over at North, and she's just going to raise an eyebrow. So you want in on that, or
Nah.
Nah, it's worthless here.
He just kind of tosses it, and it kind of floats through the water and down to the ground.
Well, I can move your spirit up and out of here, and you could actually be a ghost if you want.
I saw some ghosts floating around. I thought, like they're doing circles around here. They were kind of like laughing at me as they walked past.
Yeah, I'll just turn you into a ghost. You don't have to be stuck here. You're good.
He nods. Thank you.
Just don't thank me. Just go. And she's going to pull his soul basically out of his
just
body.
shoot out of the body, and he just kind of like floats and fades away.
Is he still just a torso though?
He's just a torso. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Legs never made it.
It's like they're somehow still alive.
He looks back. He's like, "Oh man," and then fades off into the darkness.
Fresno Nightcrawlers.
So, what direction do you head off into? Do you go up the stairs toward the red light, or do you head kind of like, do you want to, what way do you want to approach looking at the map? You're just north of the temple, if you can see the map.
I thought we'd be doing kind of like an arc to get over there.
No, which direction? Yeah.
We just went through this wall right here.
Yes,
you
you did. Yep.
So we're like northwest of the temple.
Yes.
Okay. That was where the body was, at least.
Correct. Yes.
And we were told to head over the big crater up north.
Yep. Up there.
So I guess that's the direction.
So this staircase, it's on the outside of the temple?
It is. Let me zoom out a little bit. Yeah, it's like. Oops, I'm using the wrong ruler. The staircase is right here. If you can see that.
Okay.
That's where.
Okay, yeah, the little thing up there.
And the kelp
I didn't
forest
see
is
your
like
thing.
all. Oh, let me do it again.
You have to zoom out because it's like way up.
There it
Yeah.
is. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a staircase. Okay, and now I
Yeah.
understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
yeah, I mean, is there any clear way to get to that staircase without going through kelp?
you'd have to swim over it. But the kelp is about 30 feet up in the air. Nobody's wearing like heavy armor, so you could probably swim it.
Yeah, that seems to be the consensus.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So as you are swimming through the kelp forest, this used to be, you can see remnants of what used to be a lush garden. Like you can see like walled flower beds on the ground below you. The strands of kelp get thick, and you can see small fish swimming between it. You can see small shrines of pale stone standing amongst the growth. The surfaces are carved with images of the face of Corellon. It's serene and benevolent.
Just checking with you, Ron. The goal is to go up and then, right?
Yeah, you can kind of see this because as you're going more to the north, like the kelp gets heavier and thicker. So which direction are you going to scoop around to? Are you going to go from the west and then toward it, or to the east and then toward it?
As we swim up the, I guess, quote, building that we just came from, that is protected, are we higher than is there a roof there?
There is an open like roof. Obviously,
Okay.
In the destruction of the calamity, like it probably collapsed. I mean, it may be parts of the roof attached to parts of the wall, but it's just open. So, there, like you can see, like the top part has a glowing dome part to it. So, like you could actually like go through the barrier up top, but then you would fall through the air like 30 or 40 feet. So.
Wilvan will call out to whoever's leading.
Yep.
He'll say, "Whatever's down here is already used to avoiding the ruins here. So the closer we stay to that, and the closer we stay to the top of the kelp, and don't go too far above it, the less attention we're going to bring to ourselves."
Excellent. Let's just keep to that then.
So he's
Okay.
kind of directing us straight across this wall, going
Got it.
north.
Okay. Yeah, because you can just fly over it, swim over it, actually. As you get closer and closer to, like, as you approach this red glow through the kelp, it appears to be like it's kind of raised up above everything. It looks like just an open sore, an open wound, like something struck the ground with such a mighty blow that it just ripped open the ground, and it's like just permanently bleeding. There are giant red crystals in an arc over, like almost like a scab covering the tear, almost in reality. And as you get closer, you can kind of see like the red the crystals are kind of stretching out over the wound. You can see it, but there's like this black energy that appears to be covering the gaps in between the edges of the crystal.
Well, suppose this is where we find out if we needed a key or not.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're swimming down kind of toward it to get closer, you see below you two of these, the squid men that you fought before, the servants of the Aboleth, swimming quickly toward you. What do you do?
Um,
They're
Guys.
about 5 rounds away.
not prepared for underwater fucking combat.
4 rounds away.
I go
Um,
invisible.
3 rounds
Um,
away.
Wilvan casts. He does the same thing he did fucking last time in panic. He puts his hand on his drum and he casts fog cloud and puts a big old fucking fog between us and them.
Okay, let's go to the new battle map. Let me actually get you there. Yeah.
Orgoth's just ready. Let's
Yeah.
just do this. Like, let's.
Okay, I have to zoom in. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh snap!
Okay.
Hello, Squiddy.
Yeah. There's 2 of them. I have to go.
Where's the other one?
Yeah.
Where's the other one? Run!
I have to get there. Give me a second.
Like, calm the fuck down.
Talk amongst yourselves. I have to kind of set this up.
Oh, I'm gonna have to change my token. Hold on. I'm gonna
I
just.
feel like this fog cloud spell to Wilvan is as Expelliarmus is to Harry Potter. It's just like his go-to spell now.
Okay.
Oh, fuck
Obstruct
John,
their view.
Okay.
Obstructed mine too.
I know. That's he's just like a little animal in a big world, being like, flee, hide.
I'd like you all to roll. Let me find it. Roll initiative. Yeah.
Yes, baby, let's go.
Ugh, 11.
Okay.
Um,
I've just got 11.
24.
Okay. 24 for North.
22 for Wilvan.
Okay.
10.
And a 10 for Orgoth. Okay. Okay, so let me make sure the battle map is all... I'm going to zoom in a bit.
Baby's being so difficult sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, the Aboleth is a little bit off screen on the battle map, but
The Aboleth? He's
sorry.
right there?
the Aboleth spawn. Sorry, no. These are called Aboleth spawns.
You could just call them spawns.
Good
Spawns.
save.
Yeah, spawns.
I call this one Steve.
North.
They're a bit far away, are they? Hold
Yeah,
on.
they're like
1,
2
2,
rounds
3,
away,
4,
really.
5,
So,
6.
and there's a fog cloud between, but it's in the fog cloud because it's like that's kind of a gas, so it just kind of like gets into the water and just kind of like darkens the water a little bit. It's like one of those weird kind of.
Oh,
Like,
you made me ink.
Yeah, it's kind of like octopus ink.
Wilvan
Yeah.
inked.
yeah.
Oh, well, when you
Oh,
inked all
shit.
over the place.
I'm sure it won't work. I'm sure they roll super high on that. But my go-to in these fights is to try and just like get me a little bit of a time buffer.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move my 30 feet here, and then I'm gonna bamf my 30 feet, and they have to make a Wisdom saving throw DC 15.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so that. Okay. What is
If they
their-
can be charmed. If they can't, well, I'm fucked.
They are immune to being charmed.
Well, fuck. I'm gonna whip.
They just kind of look at you like,
Hi.
okay.
Smack. With a rapier riposte.
Okay. Which one do you attack? The one to the north or the one to the south of you?
I mean the ones to the north.
Okay.
And sadly, they're within 5 feet of each other, so I am not getting sneak attack on that.
Okay.
Whack. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
That's 13 piercing
Okay.
damage with the Rapier of Repose, so it is magical damage.
Okay.
And I guess I'm stuck here.
Okay. Wilvan, your turn.
Wilvan almost instinctively, he starts swimming toward them, around his fog cloud to
Mhm.
get a bit of a different angle, I suppose.
Okay.
And almost instinctively, he kind of reaches forward with a fist, with the fist that his ring of shooting stars is now on,
Mhm.
pointed at them, and just like opens his hand with severe force. And right between them, but putting 5 feet between what he's casting and North, so North is not in the line of damage.
Uh-huh.
He creates one large ball of lightning
Okay.
that it is. I can do this within 120 feet of me. It lasts as long as I concentrate, or up to a minute. And it sheds this light in a 30-foot radius. But when a creature other than me comes within 5 feet of it, it discharges lightning
Okay.
at that creature.
Got it. Okay.
So I suppose it would choose one of them. I don't know if I can hit. I'm sure I could hit both of them, but the rules say when a creature other than you, it zaps and then it disappears.
Okay. Okay.
So, whichever one or both, up to you, has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is it lightning damage?
It is.
Because you're in water, I'm going to say it hits both. How big is this
Yes.
lightning ball?
Oh, it's the 3-foot diameter sphere.
3-foot diameter. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're putting it about 5 to 10 feet to the east of. Yeah. So you can get both of them.
Yeah.
I'm saying because it's electricity. North, you're in danger, girl.
Yeah.
The North, make a dexterity saving throw at advantage.
Cool.
And these creatures have to make dexterity saving throws. That is
At advantage, it still freaking sucks with a 16.
okay.
You save.
I save, and
You save.
hold on. I think I have evasion at this point.
And
I have evasion, so if I make a dex save to avoid an effect, if I succeed, I take no damage.
there you go then. Both the spawn fail their saving throw.
Then they are both about to take 4d12.
Oh my
lightning
god!
I know.
Go!
I'm pumped. Oh, that's a pretty good roll.
Okay.
That's gonna be 18, 12, 31 points of lightning damage for each of them.
Okay.
Unless you want me to roll twice.
Oh no
for
no.
the other damage.
No. Nice. Okay.
And
Yeah,
that
they're-
disappears.
They're still up. Phew.
And then
Anything
as a bonus
else?
action, yeah, he opened his hand and he brings it down to his drum for a big slap, and that is bardic inspiration for North.
Okay.
Put that aside.
Okay. The spawn. Is going to make 2 tentacle attacks. Yeah, okay. So 2 tentacle attacks each on North. You're right there. So that is a 11,
Miss.
16.
Miss.
The second one, 21, and a natural one.
I'm going to use my Rapier of Riposte
Mm-hmm.
to use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the one that hit.
Okay.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
So what does that do? Does that
It was a 21, so you have to re-roll and check if you roll lower.
Okay, that is a 13 plus 7, 20.
Well, that still hits.
Okay. You take 9. As it the tentacle wraps around you, grappling you. You take 9 points of psychic damage.
9 psychic. Okay.
Yeah, and you're grappled.
Oh, asshole. Okay.
The ones that are the Orgoth. Suddenly, you see something kind of like this, like worm, like this wave come out from both of their heads, and the wave kind of targets Orgoth and Wilvan, like from each. There's 2 of them, so there's 2 of these attacks. It's a ranged spell attack, range 120 feet, so it's within range. On Orgoth, that's a 9.
Near.
On Wilvan, that is a 19.
Is that a wisdom?
No, this is a range spell attack for them.
Oh, it's just it's got it.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that
19
hits.
to hit. You take 18 points of psychic damage.
Ooh.
And
Thank you.
it is Lapus's turn.
All right, so I only paid about half attention of what the last part happened because of dog. But I am going to move myself 30 feet closer to the aboleths,
Mhm.
and she's she's going to cast she's going to cast fuck. I'm sorry, he is a little bit whiny. She's just gonna cast Blight on one of them.
Okay.
Actually, I think I need to get closer, question mark. 20, 25. Oh no, I could get this one. I
Okay.
could get the
One in the
at
south.
bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast Blight on him.
Con save?
By the way, how is this inky? Is this inky stuff like at all in the way?
I mean, it's just like in the water. It makes the water darker. It didn't really do much, really. So
Nope.
All right. Well, he needs to do a con save of 17.
okay, that's a fail because that's a 4 plus whatever his con is. So
All right. It takes 28 damage.
okay, y'all are doing some nice damage to these guys. Okay.
And let's see. Hold on. I'm gonna quickly read what this does because I know I'm supposed to be 15 feet around, but how far can I move them? Okay, never mind. I can't do it.
Okay.
I have an important question. Are the dogs with us?
No, they're still back
Okay.
at the
Okay.
base.
Oh, that's Scribbles. Scribbles got them, so he's playing with them.
No, we're good. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, Orgoth.
All right, Orgoth is going to swim 30 feet. And then I'm going to use my, that's my move. And then I'm going to use my action to swim here.
Mm-hmm.
Next that guy. I am going to use a bonus action to, Orgoth reaches up towards the spear on his back. And that is a feint.
Okay.
Action. Then I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
So I get, let's see. So I get my 2 attacks. And since I have a swim speed now, I'm not disadvantaged. I don't take the underwater bad fighting detriment to use my fists.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
disadvantaged.
Awesome.
Anyway, thanks, weird, horrible thing. But I am at advantage on my next attack roll, so I'm rolling even for my first attack to counteract that. which is a let's go. That's a 20.
Nice.
Because using my fists, I get some big pluses. And so he reaches up, then he just like throws a left fist in its face.
Mm-hmm.
For start. What's it? For 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then he basically goes and then follows it with his elbow. And for that run, I rolled a 22.
Nice. Yeah, easily.
And that's another max damage. That's another 13 bludgeoning.
Okay. Anything else, Orgoth? The
That's
creature
it.
just kind of takes it. It's like you can see like big like bloody bruises, kind of gray turning kind of green as you like punch it.
Yeah, come on.
Okay. Anything else, Orgoth?
That's it.
Okay. At the end of the round, you hear in your heads, "You have come to me." And you hear it's kind of Elixian's voice, but it's deeper and gravelier. And you hear, "You have come to release me." Oh, I cannot believe you are coming here to help me, to join me. Perhaps. And you kind of see down below in the kelp, because you were kind of close to the edge of the wound in the ground, but you can see kelp below you. You can see in the kelp below you the aboleth starting to rise up
Oh, motherfucker. Okay, hi.
from below, coming out of the darkness below. That's all it does. It's about 90 feet down.
Well, he
And-
can stay 90 feet down.
Top of the round, it is north.
Oh, Ron,
You are-
I forgot to add my superiority die, so I would have done another 5.
Another 5. Thank
Bludgeoning.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, I forgot to add it for my feint. Okay,
Okay.
that's it. Sorry, thanks.
Okay.
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 Which one of these two looks the most damaged?
The one to your south, he's got like several bruises from.
And is he the one who's grappling onto me?
No, the one to the north. Actually, yeah, the one to the north is grappling onto you.
Okay, well, fuck it. I'm within distance with both of them.
Okay.
And hey, he's in melee with Orgoth, so time to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go with Rapier Repose. That's an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so this
You're
is
just
gonna be
reaching over like the tentacle around you and just kind of reaching over and
going
stabbing
to
it.
be sneak attack damage. Because
You know you've got
what?
a perfectly good axe here.
Fuck that axe. Okay, so that's pee pee poo poo. 8 piercing for the normal attack and 5, 10, 12 more piercing for the sneak attack.
Okay, the first attack, are those two separate attacks? Is that just...
No, that's the one.
Okay, so you basically run it through its body, and you see it twitch, and like this greenish gray kind of blood kind of goes out into the water, making a cloud around it, and its tentacles, and it starts kind of floating away from you, not moving.
With my offhand attack bonus action,
Okay.
I'm going to turn around and smack the one who's holding me.
Okay.
That's going to be with the Needle of Mending.
Okay.
It's a 12. So, oh, wait, no, I'm gonna keep that inspiration in for the big bad. 'Cause I'm terrified. So, yeah, no, that one will hit.
Okay.
Unless it has a 12 AC.
12 misses.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm all good.
Oh, good. It is. Sorry about that. I've got like two computers going. It's saying, Wilvan, your turn.
I think when the message in our brains, when it says, it says you've come to release me and then it says to join me. I
Mhm.
think Wilvan does like a quick like 360 around himself looking for his dragon, because that's verbiage that he uses all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Sees nothing, but is already kind of in that like disarmed, almost panicking state, and
Mhm.
then sees the aboleth.
Yeah. Yeah.
So with like absolute like terror in his eyes, I think he whispers. He doesn't see Lapis anymore because I believe she went invisible.
I would have gone uninvisible after I used the spell.
Got it. Then under his breath, he's close to Lapis right now. He's about to swim away from her and leave her
Mhm.
alone. And as he does, under his breath, he says, "I'm so sorry, Lapis." And he starts to swim. That's his bonus action in giving Lapis bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Uses his full movement to like swim frantically straight toward Orgoth. Gets right up on him with all of his movement, reaches out and grabs him by the elbow, casting greater invisibility on
Got it.
him.
Okay.
And
Nice.
that'll be my turn.
Uh-oh.
That's a great spell. I love that. Okay. Um, the one remaining spawn. It's going to all 4 attacks on North.
Wahoo!
Yeah. So
Sorry.
this is actually it's 3 attacks because it doesn't have a spear. Okay. So this is a 14.
Miss.
That is a 10.
Miss.
And the psychic lash. That is a 19.
Gonna use my wait a sec. Psychic Lash is not a melee weapon attack, is it?
Yeah, it's basically like a psychic. It's like a psychic attack from its brain. So
Okay, so it's not a melee weapon.
no.
Okay, so well, I'm gonna. Owie.
Okay, that
It
is
just hits.
18 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Okay. The other one is dead. Boom. The Lapis, your turn.
As soon as she sees Wilvan kind of just say, "I'm so sorry," she's gonna turn around to see what he looked at, sees the giant aboleth, slowly turn to look at Wilvan, fucking just swimming off and just shake her head like, "Oh, you son of a bitch."
You're already dead.
Yeah, I don't want to die some more. I'm gonna move 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move over here, closer to the group.
Okay.
And oh fuck. Think I think I'm going to in order to get is North, you're still grappled.
I'm grappled, but it doesn't matter. I can teleport away.
Oh no, she's just gonna do it for you. Bonus action. I'm going to use the jewel to teleport you, and you also and just right next to him, just like maybe a couple
Kirish.
yeah.
Okay.
And you also with that you deal 4d10 radiant damage. And it needs to do a it needs to do a DC 18 save. I think it is Constitution.
Okay. Okay.
Like just from being teleported?
I am rolling. It's an ability of the jewel.
Mhm.
So basically, it like teleports, and where it was, it kind of like there's a big flash of radiant energy,
Okay.
and That was a da, 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 11.
All right, so it fails, so it is blinded, and it takes 24 radiant damage.
Okay,
Oh!
it's still up. It's still up. But okay, it's kind of like the Flash, and you see like burn marks on its skin and blackened tentacles. It's kind of like flashing out, like confused about what's happening. Um,
And then with my, because that was my bonus action,
mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to make, I'm going to use Toll of the Dead
Nice.
for my action, so it needs to do a Wisdom save.
Okay. Okay, that's much better. That's a dirty 20.
Dang, it does.
Okay.
So nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay. Anything
Ron,
else?
that's not better for us. Just
Better
so
for
you know.
me. I am the antagonist. So. Orgoth, your turn.
This thing's still alive. Orgoth swims past the corpse of this one that died in front of him and reaches up and basically like grabs this guy and just starts pummeling
Okay.
as best he can.
What is happening?
I am now rolling at disadvantage though.
But it's not at he's yeah, because he's not he's also blinded, so it'd have been an advantage anyway. So
Oh, would it have been an advantage? He's
well,
He's blinded.
he's
Oh,
blinded.
oh, right. Okay,
Straight
well then I'm
roll.
rolling straight
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm at disadvantage thanks to
Yeah,
my
and
brain.
you're invisible, so it'd be an advantage anyway. So
Oh, right.
either way,
I don't know if I don't know if Orgoth knows he's invisible.
you can't get double advantage. But
Let's go. That's a 28 to hit.
nice. Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit.
It's 19 plus 9.
Okay.
So that does per 10 bludgeoning,
Uh-huh.
and the second hit that is a 17 to hit.
Okay.
And that one does 6 points of bludgeoning.
Okay. How many points total?
So 15.
15. Anything else, Orgoth?
Uh,
It's still up, but it's like flailing around, like unsure what's happening.
I don't have another attack. Oh, I'll mark it.
Okay.
I'll apply my mark. I'll mark it. I'll mark that thing. So basically, it's an opportunity attack thing. So anyway,
Okay.
if he tries to get away, to get away from me, I got
Awesome.
some special stuff.
That's
I'm done.
awesome. So what happens is the giant squid-like creature rises from the kelp forest, getting even with you. The right across, about 30, 40 feet, 50, 40 feet away. You see its gray skin has like veins of rudium just coating it, like strands of rudium covering its tentacles. It has like many eyes. It has this gaping maws like teeth in a big circle, but it looks like there's a second face that looks like Alexian kind of coming out the side of its, and so like the maw is like kind of stretched, like it's like the Joker where it's kind of like stretched out, where the maw becomes the mouth of the second face. And like as it's speaking in your minds, you hear like both faces talking, and you hear Lexian's voice, but also the voice of the Aboleth. And you hear, North, so eager to run away from every situation. Return, trying to protect your family. Your husband, is it? Or is it your wife? And your father. Oh, and you can feel fingers entering your brain as it's rummaging through your memories. Wilvan, hand to the king. You are such a lovely, lovely creature. So intent on bringing down a nation. Join me and you can do that. I will help you. Avison. Queen of a lonely tower. Your friend Rakan at your side. He wanted so much more than you. So much more. And Orgoth. Sweet Orgoth, Mama's boy. You just want to be there for your mother, but you are destined for such great things. Fought over by 3 gods, is it? It does not matter. You will not have access to my tomb. And then suddenly it swims at you, and that's where we're going to stop for the week.
Oh, man.
Oh, there's still 4 minutes, Ron.
4 minutes to think about your life.
We
As he wrecks it.
still have to do a wrap up. So we're going back out of the battle map. Great
Wow.
game.
Oh, man. That's ominous.
Yeah.
Ah.
And this is all mental.
The moment I heard the name, I'm just like, oh, okay.
Yep.
Shoot.
Yeah. It has
I
an
was just
it has an ability that it can know, rummage through your memories, and it knows your greatest desire.
desire,
Yeah.
fears, regrets,
Yeah.
all the fun stuff for us to
Well-
get.
Did it say like did we all hear that or we just hear our own?
I'm going to say that
individual-
you all heard that. Yeah. Yeah.
We all heard it all?
Because,
Oh,
Yeah, you all heard it all.
That's
Yeah.
revealing.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
biggest lore drop ever on Laphus. 68 games.
Yeah, the rest of us aren't concerned with the aboleth anymore. It's just like a slow burn. to Lapis.
Just looking at that was like, what?
They got the
Heard
right,
nothing.
the right person.
Well, let's go
Look.
around and
You're
do...
mistaken.
Let's go around and do a
Has
wrap up.
several body parts. It could be anyone's brain that he's rummaging through.
You're trying to twist your way out of this one. Okay. Let's go around and do a wrap up.
Hey everybody, this is Bill. You can catch me, I don't know, most places that I'm at Bill freaking Roper. Right now, I am probably most active, interestingly enough, on YouTube, where every day, right now, I am releasing interesting insider developer stories about the making of Disney Infinity. So if you played that game or know what that game is, or are interested to hear what it's like to make a video game inside of a giant corporation, and work with the creatively talented people with like crazy franchises, you should check that out. And so, and of course here playing every week, this is the best. Wow, this is a ride. This is a big ride.
Yeah, it is.
So, this is, whew, whew. It's like, I gotta have a scotch or something after this.
Hey everybody, this is Jaiden. With dog somewhere in the background.
I see a cone.
Yeah, you see a cone. My dog got injured at the airport, so he's doing 14 days of recovery. So, just give him a little bit of love for that recovery. He's being a good boy, and you can find me around the Discord, hanging out there. Blue Sky sometimes, Twitter sometimes. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say. I moved, so I'm waiting for all my shit to get here.
That's frustrating.
Oh.
Mhm.
Folks, thank you for tuning in yet again. This is Ross. Been playing Wilvan. You can find me mostly pretty much just on Instagram these days at GriffRM. Of course, follow all the Severed Studios whatnots, all the socials and everything. But I imagine, I mean, if you're here at episode 68, you probably already are. You've heard us say this every time. So as you know, the Rime of the Frost Maiden, I wouldn't say we're wrapping up by any means, but we have started talking about next campaigns and how they develop and what we're going to play. And I have no information for you. If you're looking for it, you're out of luck. But if you have any suggestions on what character I should play, I'm still workshopping that. So if you have a strong opinion and want to see me play a specific race, class, take a certain feat. I don't fucking know. If you have an opinion, I'd like to hear it.
Warlock, warlock,
Thanks for being here.
warlock.
Oh my god, don't tempt me, man. That's like my favorite class. I love warlocks.
Hey everyone, this is Jaime. I've been playing North Eladrin Roguelocke. I am absolutely fucking terrified, but I've been itching for good combat, so my body is ready, my mind is not. Let's go. You can also find us on Patreon, so if you like what you hear, you know where to find us. You know what's going on there. You know what's good. We have 3 tiers. We have exclusive stuff. We have early access to the episodes of Rolling in the Netherdeep when they air on YouTube and on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And we also have early access for the Severed Sons podcast as well. So you can find all that stuff before it airs on all the other places. And we also have fun little short stories and Fang's Journal, which I absolutely love looking in people's. I'm a note taker myself, and I want to see other people's fun pages. So hey, you can find me on the socials at Silkladvicker, be it at Rip Twitter or Blue Sky or Tumblr. And thanks for watching, and see you in episode 69.
Uh-oh. Too bad it's like an intense battle and not something silly. So
Yeah.
my name is Ron Murphy, and I've been your DM for the day. And you can find me at Twitter or Blue Sky at Ron88Keys, RBDM, anywhere at Ron80Keys. Just look me up. Please follow us on Twitter, Blue Sky, Instagram, YouTube, TikToks at Severed Studios. You can find us Severed Sons, Rime of the Frostmaiden podcast on any podcasting platform. Show us all your friends. We have a fantastic community. We have a merch store, and we just dropped some with our new logos on it. Some shirts. I just ordered mine today. So
Yeah. Oh man, I almost did.
yeah. But thank you to Wizards of the Coast, Gang Critical Role, and all our listeners and our fans. Keep on rolling, everyone. And bye.
See you later.
We're dying now.